After girls lacrosse last night, we've got the fellas this evening, plus more lacrosse and softball tomorrow, before we round out the week with boys volleyball on Thursday, which is actually where we'll start this week's edition of Top Plays. Beginning with the top dog in the 2A classification, the Southern Lehigh Spartans, who picked up 2 more wins last week, the first of which came Monday in a 3-set sweep over Nazareth. Hanson Fan was a force to be reckoned with in that matchup. The junior with a game-high 13 kills. That to go along with a couple of solo blocks and 3 digs as Southern Lehigh avenged last year's 5-set heartbreaker to the Blue Eagles, beating Nazareth 25-18, 25-21, and 25-19. The Spartans won again yesterday, outlasting Liberty in 5 sets. Southern Lehigh improving to 12-2 on the season. They've got 4 matches left before districts, 3 of those against out-of-area foes. Meanwhile, one of the top teams over in 3A continues to be Emmaus, which still hasn't lost this season. The Green Hornets snapped Southern Lehigh's 6-game winning streak Friday with a 3-1 victory, a showdown in which junior Jametric Harris racked up a match-high 16 kills. Harris with 4 kills each in the first and second sets before landing a half dozen in the deciding 4th game. He also added a few blocks and an ace as Emmaus moved to 14-0 on the year. Hornets are now 15-0 after yesterday's win versus Freedom, setting up a battle of the unbeatens Thursday at Parkland, a match we'll have for you live here on SCN. Palisades softball isn't unbeaten, but the Pirates are awfully close. They haven't lost a game in nearly a month, and a big reason why is sophomore sensation Carly Tiemann, who helped Palisades earn a 5-3 win versus Bangor last Monday. Tiemann went 2 for 3 at the plate with an RBI, but once again did most of her damage from the circle, where she racked up 15 more strikeouts. Tiemann is quickly approaching 200 Ks for the season. The Pirates, they're 14-1 overall, and they enter the week having simply won 10 consecutive games. Now, Palisades is assured of a spot in districts, while Southern Lehigh still has some work to do to get there, but the Spartans took an important step last Wednesday with a win over Catasauqua, one powered by junior Morgan Davies, who went 3 for 5 at the plate. After reaching on an infield single, Davies smacked an RBI double before absolutely clobbering a 2-run homer as Southern Lehigh used a 4-run 5th, followed by a 6-run 6th in rallying past the Rough Riders for their 7th win of the season. Spartans need 3 wins in their final 4 games to guarantee a spot in the district tournament. They're bidding for a spot in the 5A field, while Nazareth has already clinched its berth in the 6A tournament. The Blue Eagles doing so with a couple of wins last week, the biggest of which came Thursday at Freedom, where sophomore Natalie Kloros picked a heck of a time for her first career home run. Top of the 6th when the Blue Eagles 10th grader belted out a grand slam to straightaway center in taking a 3-run Nazareth lead and turning it into a 10-3 advantage. Kloros added a double to her impressive afternoon as the Blue Eagles won their 3rd straight game and moving to 11-5 overall. Long ball's not just limited to the ladies last week. The fellas getting into the act as well, like Saucon Valley's Landon Bukowski, who powered the Panthers' winning streak to 5 in a row with a 3-run blast deep and gone out to left center in the bottom of the 5th, giving Saucon Valley a 5-run cushion. Panthers would go on to win 9-3. Bukowski 2 for 4 with 4 runs batted in. Saucon Valley is second in District 3A at 11-2 overall. Finally, we wrap this week's top plays in college baseball, where Muhlenberg enjoyed a dramatic end to its regular season. Bottom of the 10th on Education Day at Coca-Cola Park. Catcher Ryan Friesen on 3rd with 2 down when Jonathan Toth rips a single down the left field line, propelling the Mules to a 3-2 walk-off win. They'd finished 9-9 in Centennial Conference play and just on the outside of the league's postseason tournament.